Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. We're the daily podcast that gets you started on the right foot and always with a positive vibe. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, January 8th. You'll be interested to know today is National Bubble Bath Day. Time to bust out the loofah and light some candles for a little scrub-a-dub. Now let's check out the weather in the North County area. This morning, it's clear and 42 degrees with 60% humidity. Tonight, the sun will set at 4:59 a.m., and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:51 a.m. It looks like we're in for a day of sun with a high near 58, north wind 5 to 15 mile per hour becoming northwest in the afternoon. Tonight, clear with a low around 45, north wind around 5 mile per hour. And now the surf report. Today we will see strong short period, northwest swells, and elevated north-northwest and west-northwest wind. Monday also brings a decline in northwest swell mix with offshore flow and a clean morning. Waves will be waist to chest high, with some spots seeing head high to slightly overhead waves early and then decreasing. Winds start light to moderate offshore, then turning onshore in the afternoon. Encinitas and North County is looking 3 to 4 feet today and clean before noon, then turning fair. Size comes down a bit from Tuesday to Wednesday. The first high tide today will be 6 feet at 6 a.m. with a -1 foot low tide just before 2 p.m. The nearshore buoy at Scripps in La Jolla reads 61 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the week, we'll see sunny days with temperatures hovering around 61 to 63 degrees. Wind will shift from east to west in the afternoons. Nights will be mostly clear to partly cloudy with lows between 44 and 49 degrees. This pattern continues through Saturday. And now a greeting from our sponsor. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in the divine experience of their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny sent you. In top news, Boeing's 737 MAX jet, once touted as the safest plane, continues to face safety issues. This weekend, a fuselage section of a Boeing 737 MAX 9 detached mid-air on an Alaska Airlines flight, leading to the FAA ordering immediate inspections and temporary grounding of certain MAX 9 aircraft. This incident adds to Boeing's series of production problems and regulatory issues. With about 171 planes affected worldwide, airlines like Alaska Air and United Airlines have grounded their MAX fleets for inspections. Boeing's history with the 737 MAX, including 2 fatal crashes and software issues, raises questions about systemic flaws in its culture and aerospace supply chain. I think I'm going to avoid flying on that type of plane. Yeesh. Now, let's talk tech news. Self-driving cars, or specifically autonomous vehicles like Waymo and Cruise, are under scrutiny for their safety compared to human drivers. Despite the potential to reduce human error accidents, these vehicles exhibit unpredictable behaviors and struggle in complex scenarios. Advanced driver assistance systems in modern cars also contribute to driver confusion and over-reliance. Current regulations for both of these technologies are minimal, raising safety concerns. Full self-driving capability, or Level 5 autonomy, is still not within reach. The focus on these technologies might be overshadowing simpler, immediate solutions, such as improved public transit and bike lanes, which could offer significant benefits for urban living and reduce dependence on cars. So I guess we'll stay tuned on the robots and just keep driving ourselves for now. And in business news, Audacy, a major player in the radio and podcast industry, has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. This move is aimed at significantly reducing their debt burden. The company plans to cut down its total debt from approximately $1.9 billion to about $350 million, an 80% reduction. David Field, CEO of Audacy, cited the transformation of the company into a multi-platform audio content and entertainment enterprise over recent years. However, he acknowledged that macroeconomic challenges and a decline in radio advertising spending have severely affected their finances, prompting this restructuring. Now on to sports. Tonight is the College Football National Championship. The undefeated Washington Huskies will take on the undefeated Michigan Wolverines. Michigan is the home team, playing at NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, and is the favorite by 4.5 points. The game starts at 4:30. Big weekend in the NFL. Here's how everything turned out. The Steelers beat the Ravens 17-10 and got themselves into the playoffs. Next week they play the Bills in Wild Card Weekend. The Colts blew their opportunity against the Texans and lost 23-19. In two inconsequential games, the Rams on the road beat the 49ers 21-20, and the Chargers lost at home to the Chiefs 13-12. The 49ers will get a first-round bye in the playoffs, and the Rams will play at the Lions next weekend. An exciting game on Sunday Night Football closed out the regular season with the Bills on the road beating the Dolphins 21-14. The Bills take the top spot in the AFC East, and they will play at home against the Steelers next weekend. The other wildcard games next weekend are Browns at Texans, Dolphins at Chiefs, Packers at Cowboys, and Eagles at Bucks. On to the NBA. Last night, it was a showdown in LA with the Lakers playing the Clippers. The Lakers came away with the win, 106-103. Tonight, the Clippers are at home taking on the Suns. In national hockey. Last night, the Kings on the road taking on the Caps lost 4-3. And the Ducks at home lost to the Red Wings 3-2. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio in your area to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates with several locations in North and South County, San Diego. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits, connecting Pilates to enhanced core strength, improved flexibility, and better posture. It's a well-supported avenue for physical and mental health in just a few dedicated sessions. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more, be sure to tell them Sunny Mornings sent you by. And now back to the show. In local news, Encinitas has recently installed over 66 no-smoking signs across the city to enforce its new ban on smoking and vaping in public places. These signs, placed in 36 different areas, primarily along Coast Highway 101, aim to remind residents and visitors of the ordinance. Adopted last February and effective from July, the ban is one of the strictest in Southern California. Violations of the ban, which include smoking within 20 feet of public places or employment areas, can lead to fines ranging from $50 to $1,000, with repeat offenses incurring higher penalties. The measures are designed to reduce the health and environmental impacts of smoking. While public smoking is restricted, Private residential properties and certain hotel and motel areas are exempt from this ban. And in entertainment news, in Las Vegas, U2 is redefining rock concerts with their residency show, hosted in the groundbreaking $2.3 billion Sphere. This innovative show combines music, visual art, and cutting-edge technology, featuring the world's largest LED screen and AI-generated visuals. It challenges the traditional concept of world tours, offering a unique gig experience. While experts acknowledge the impact of this residency, they believe that the bespoke nature of the venue makes it difficult for other artists to replicate. The show runs until February 18, 2024 in Las Vegas. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the thought of the day. And today, our thought comes from Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold says, "Every morning you have two choices. Continue to sleep with your dreams or wake up and chase them." Yeah, buddy, I couldn't agree more. And that's a wrap for this morning. Remember to stay tuned tomorrow for more news and updates. Have an amazing day, my good friends. Whether you're heading to work, an event, or just enjoying the day, stay safe and enjoy yourself to the fullest. We'll be back tomorrow with another Sunny Mornings podcast. Thanks for tuning in.